Hey, hello everyone, welcome back. In today's video, we are going to discuss about an interesting feature that is very useful for you guys. Okay, so let's talk about self-billing. I think you guys not actually familiar with this word, which means a self-billing. You guys can understand what is self-billing, but here in Odoo 19, you didn't even hear about that, right? So basically, self-billing is a workflow where the customer creates a vendor bill on behalf of the supplier, which means that instead of the traditional process, like every time we are choosing a traditional process, how it goes like supplier sends an invoice, then customer receives that invoice and customer pays the money, right? But this process becomes a different thing, like customer creates a vendor bill, sends a copy to the supplier, then processing the payment by the customer itself, which means this eliminates the need to wait for the supplier invoices and speed up the entire purchasing cycle very easily. So, I think after saying all this stuff, you guys didn't even understand what I'm actually talking. Like, you guys have a little bit of confusion about what she actually say. So, don't worry, I'll give you a real example. Now, you can understand that in a simple way. So, imagine that, like, you have or you own a dairy company, okay, and you guys are purchasing milk from a 500 farmers in an everyday basis to produce different kind of dairy product, okay. So if each farmer had to create and send an invoice to us, and you know what will happen to their accounting team, yeah, they should spend a countless hours to create an invoice sent to us, and we need to create the bills and everything, right? So it will be a huge mess after doing these kind of thing. Like this feature is actually very helpful for the large scale businesses, okay. So using this self billing or with the self billing in Odoo 19, the company records the quantity of milk that actually I received. Like if I the owner of a dairy company, I can simply receive the product from the farmers, okay. I can receive them and I can just take a note about the quantity and what will happen. Yeah, I don't want to do anything. Like the rest of the thing will do by Odoo. Odoo generates the vendor bill automatically once I'm just created all the configured option for the self billing, and we can simply send a copy to the farmer about that bill, and the payment is processed immediately after they approve it, okay. So the company already has an accurate transaction data, so waiting for supplier invoices becomes very unnecessary if you are using this feature in Odoo 19, okay. So this is very useful if you guys are just running a large scale business like an agriculture or this kind of dairy business or a construction or something like that, okay. So we don't need to wait for the invoices that we need to get from a vendor. So let's see how we can do that. So to configure the self-billing in Odoo 19, it's a very simple process by creating a journal for the self-billing itself. I'll show you. So moving on to the configuration, here we have the journals, right? Just clicking on there, we have different kind of journals. So we are using self-billing inside a purchase, quotation or billing session, right? So we need to duplicate the purchase journal from yourself, and I can simply create a self-billing journal for it. So let me move on to the gear icon and duplicating it. Here we have all the suggested journal name and everything, and just removing that from here itself, and I'm just providing the name, which is self-billing. Once I'm done with that, the type of the journal should be there at purchase, and there we have a sequence prefix, and I'm just going to use a default expense account, which is expenses. Or either I can use any other kind of ledger, or I can create a new ledger for what self-billing expenses to if I need to segregate that in a separate way, okay. So moving on to the expenses, you can simply duplicate this ledger and you can use them inside the default expense account side. But here I'm not just going to create a new one. Let it be here. Once we are done with that, now it then comes the important step. Moving on to the advanced settings, there we have an option to enable the self billing. So by enabling this option, what will happen if I'm moving on to here? This journal is for self billing invoices. The invoices will be creating using a different sequence per partner. So That is an hidden advantage while we are just choosing it as a self billing. So don't worry, you don't need to create any other kind of new sequences for the self billing thing by moving onto the sequence configuration. Here in Odoo, it will automatically create a new sequence for self billing to different from the normal billing side. So let me show you that. Once I'm done with it, I can simply save this manually. We are just done with all these kind of things. Now we can simply move on to the vendors and creating a new bill. That's it. Okay. So that's a process which we are going to do. Moving on to the bills, I'm just going to create a new bill. So let me choose first of all Emmy Watson. Okay, so I'm choosing Emmy Watson. Moving on to the invoice session, I'm just going to give the product which is milk. Okay, and I want to update the quantity. I'm just going to purchase 100 quantity of milk from Emmy Watson. So Emmy Watson delivered this particular quantity, like 100, like we can say ml. Okay, 100 ml of milk, not 100 ml. Let me say the packets. Okay, so milk packets. So 100 milk packet is already delivered on my dairy farm, and now you can see the price. And I'm going to update the price for one of the milk packet is 5, and I can see the total amount. If I want to include the tax, I can also do that for the purchase tax. And there you have the total amount as well. So once we are done with that, now it's the important part to select a perfect journal. So if I'm moving on to there, I can see purchases and self-billing. Here I'm choosing self-billing. Now, once I'm just selecting it as self-billing, you can see one hidden change is happened here, which means the sequence is automatically created by Odoo. And there is one more thing, like for Emmy Watson, like for each of the vendors here in Odoo, they have an internal ID. Okay, an internal ID. That particular internal ID will be shown here. Okay, so for each vendor, it will be different, and I'll show you that in example as well. So once I'm done with that, I can simply confirm this by clicking on this option. Sorry, I didn't provide a bill date. So please provide a bill date. Don't forget it. Okay, confirming this vendor bill, and now you can see all are done, and I can simply process with the payment by clicking on this option, providing the correct recipient bank account of Emmy Watson, creating the payment. We are done with it. Or otherwise, if you are just not configuring all your emailing options or PayPal, they you can see an option to send. Okay, so you can simply send this self bill to the vendor, which is Emmy Watson, and they can refer all such things, and if they are ready to approve that, we can move on to the payment. Okay, so here I just don't need to do that because I already configured all such things, and there is in payment. Moving on to the payment side, now you can see I can simply validate this. Okay, and by moving on to the bill side, moving on to the journal items, now you can see how the journal is created. So there you can find each and every kind of things. Okay, so that's how simply you can create a self billing in Odoo 19. And I have told you that they have a auto generating sequence while we are using a self billing. So for Emmy Watson, it is this sequence which ending with the 65. And let me create a new self billing bill, and I'll show you for another vendor it will be different or not. Okay, moving back to the bill that we have created. Okay, and I'm just going to create a new one with another vendor. So let it be Ready-Made. Okay, let it be Ready-Made, and labeling the same product, which is milk. The quantity is 200. The price of each packet is 3, and there we have total amount. And once I'm done with it, I want to choose a journal which is self billing, providing the bill date. And now I can see, you guys can see one thing, that the bill sequence is automatically generated by Odoo, and the ID, like the internal ID of that particular vendor, is actually changed. Not the sequence is not coming like okay with the vendor, which is Emmy Watson. You can see that it is different. Okay, once I'm done with that, I can simply confirm this and move on to the payment session and do all such kind of things. Okay, so I've created a vendor bill with the sequence, So Odoo, not I, Odoo is created. You can see the difference. For Emmy Watson, they have used a sequence that ending with 65. For Redimat, it is used and sequence that it is ending with 11. Okay, so they we have two different sequence. And if I just comparing with the normal vendor bill, you can see it is different because this is created by Odoo and this is also created by Odoo, but it is different. Like here you can see all such kind of things. So that's how simply you can process self-billing in Odoo 19. I hope you will understood this video. If you like this video, please do subscribe, share with your friends. I'll be back with these kind of interesting features that is actually hidden in accounting module and or in Odoo 19. So till the next video, bye bye.